Hey, JD here. This is a video reply to a post in the Adafruit forums by Wicked Shell in the microcontroller section, and he's talking about wanting to program an Atmel AT51, an AT89C51xxx to be exact, and just going to try to turn you back around to having a look at USB to serial converters. But if you're just using this as an excuse to buy a buy an Arduino or a Bus Pirate or whatever else, then don't let me stop you doing that. But if you're just looking for a solution to program your board, so this here, I've got an AT89C51 ED2, which is very similar to an RB2. This has got a bit more flash, a bit more RAM, and I've got it connected serially, just with ground, TX, and RX to a USB to serial converter. This is one that I just happen to make and use myself, but you can buy at reasonable prices something very similar, and this is using the FTDI FT2232 IC. If I plug that in and I've got power connected, I'll just go to the PC for a second, and I'll bring up the schematic for this board, and the PSEN line and the reset line need to be asserted before programming. So the PSEN line needs to be brought low to ground while you're resetting, so press this button, the reset button, release reset, and then release PSEN. And the program that you can download from Atmel is FLIP, and that stands for Flexible In-System Programmer. So on the board here, if I press reset and PSEN, and then release reset and then release PSEN, and my device is an ED2, the RB2 is in there as well, and if I go to RS232, and the COM port that I'm using that's been enumerated for this USB to serial converter is COM16, and the baud rate for this board is 57600. So if I connect, you can see that everything comes up, and it's read the signature bytes and everything, so it's communicating just fine using a USB to serial converter. This one just happens to be the FTDI 2232, so it can be done if you wanted to persevere with it. So Adafruit does have a USB to serial converter. This one's using the Prolific chipset, and I haven't bought one of these in a while, and it may be that the latest chipset with the latest drivers is fine for everything. I've just stuck with FTDI for a while, and so there you go, 15 bucks. I'm sure you know what the cost of USB to serial is anyway, but yeah, just proving to you that it can work, it probably will work, and that it's not too difficult. Cheers.